of the former Education MEC Grizelda Cjiekella-Lecholo. My apologies. She died last week after a very short illness. This is the second memorial service that is being held for yesterday. Another memorial service was held in Uppington, where she was born and where she spent the early years of her life. President Jacob Zuma has afforded MEC Lecholo a Category 1 state funeral that will happen on Saturday. But to speak to us a bit more about the MEC and what kind of person she was, we are joined by a relative, Boston Lecholo. Boston, tell us, the former MEC, what kind of person was she? What will you remember about her?
Yeah, we will remember her as a mother and somebody who was very much dedicated to her life, to her work, especially to the family also, because she left, as you know, she's a politician. The siblings now, we had to share her life with the government. And she was that person, very straight-talking person who doesn't take grudges. And that's one of the things that is the key for us. And I believe that we will remember her with that kind of personality.
She served in government for quite a while, a long time as Education MEC. She also had a stint for more than a year as the acting premier when Hazel Jenkins collapsed. In terms of a political work and a work in government, what do you think the legacy is that she's leaving behind?
Yeah, I believe that the organization itself will definitely elaborate more on that one, because she joined us at the family, Cholo family, by the time when she was married now to my brother. And that's where we started to know her much better. But the organization itself, from the organization point of view, I made to believe that she served the organization for more than almost out of early life, she was with the organization. And I made to believe that, especially as you heard yesterday at the memorial service in Uppington, they talk more about her contribution towards the organization. But as far as that is concerned, we are very much concerned about because she believed in empowering women. As you know, she was the chairperson of the Women League in the province. She was more passionate about empowering women, especially those who are from the rural areas. And where, as much as you know, Northern Cape as a province, diverse as it is, and vast as it is, she was trying by all means to reach each and every corner of this province.
She has been accorded a Category 1 state funeral by the government of South Africa. That is happening on Saturday. Can you take us through what's going to happen, what is expected, and yeah?
Yeah, in a nutshell, it's a government funeral. And as a family, we agreed to that because she was also a member of government. And we said as a family, no, let's leave the government. As much as the Category A, as you mentioned, it will be run by the provincial government. And from the meeting that we had with the DG, Mr. Justice Bekebeke, we agreed in terms. Especially the Lecholo family, we are not the people who are always arguing and all those things. We want to lay her soul to rest in peace, and we agreed with the government, said that no, we'll just follow, just direct us, then it will just follow. And what is going to happen on Saturday, we are going to have a short service at home at Cadasland 66 Maryland Street. We are going to have a short service there. Immediately after that, all of us will come here to the Mitaspere Convention Center, where the entire funeral service will be held. And immediately after that, we'll take her to her resting place.
Let's talk about, she was a very busy person as a mother, as a government official, as the chairperson of the ANC Women's League. In terms of a family life.
Oh, she was a good mother. I don't want to lie. She was a good family mother, and especially she could balance. She could balance the life, the work, as well as the family life, because as a family, we needed the most, because, as you know, the Lecholo family is not a big family, and especially when we receive somebody in that sense of marrying, we are expecting to grow. But she was a family mother, very, very humble woman, and we never had any problem between her and her husband. And that is why we really want to, maybe those who are coming, because some of our younger brothers didn't need to get married and all those things. I think those are the things that they learned from her. She was and one thing that is very key, as I said earlier, she was a straight talk person. Whether you take grudges or not, she will just say what she wants to say, and she's done. She will not ever come again and again to remind you what you did, and all those things. That's why I said we'll really miss her.
Thank you very much. Boston Lecholo is family representative from the Lecholo family, talking to us about the life and times of Grizelda Cjiekella-Lecholo. She was the MEC for 2 terms. She also, as I said earlier, acted as Premier for more than a year. She was also the chairperson of the ANC Women's League, and more than 1,000 people have been walking into the Mita Speresperia Convention Centre where the memorial service is taking place. There will be the funeral will take place also here on Saturday, and a lot of people and a lot of interest in this memorial service, showing just how well loved she was, and the huge how many lives she touched during her life. Elvis?
Ulrich, thank you so much for that update. Let's move on now to News International. Malaysian officials say a small rickety wooden boat believed to be carrying around 70 Indonesian migrants